Okay, talking in the second part of this series on beginning a session with a student. Um, it's starting the session. I think this is the thing I get the most questions about when I'm meeting with tutors is like, how do I start a session? And that's a great question. I feel like I was also very, I'm gonna say awkward about it when I first started. I was kind of like, do I just like start with homework, like whatever? But it's pretty good to always start every time with kind of a rhythm. So I know some students I've started with, we've done like a four sentence writing. Like if the student isn't there for English, we've done like a four sentence writing prompt. Like if there was an apocalypse, what would you bring with you? Or something like that, where you can let the kid just kind of like be free, explore. I know some people have done other opening exercises, like refreshing from last session. So like if you did math problems, doing the same topic that you ended with last time can help sort of connect those two sessions, even if you might not be working on the exact same topic this in the current session. um some people do like breathing exercises or like grounding exercises. Some people do creative exercises, so just trying to start that session in a way that like brings the student into the process, and starting at the same every time can really help establish a rhythm for that kid so they know what to expect when they go into that session, even if they're working on like homework one session, if they're working on concepts another session, if they're working on studying for an exam another session. If you're starting at the same every time, they would be able to be like, okay, I know for at least the first 10 minutes this session is going to start this way. um and that is like I think a very positive thing for the student and yourself, because it kind of helps diffuse some of those nerves. Um, and then also setting a goal for that session. So a lot of times these are those smaller short-term goals that will build into the one or two long-term goals that you and the student establish in that first session. So in the immediate session, a goal can be, let's finish this homework problem set, or like let's revise your essay. So those are very like tangible things you can get done in within the hour of your session, and you'll learn sort of what is a realistic goal for that student. So like if a student comes in and they're like, hey, I'm gonna get my whole essay written, it's 3 pages in an hour. Um, that might not be the most realistic goal. But it could be for that student. So like like learning sort of what goals are realistic for that student is a really good part in getting to know them. And it can help you start the session and being like, if they show up one day and you know that the student can't write like a 10-page essay in 1 hour, you can be like, that's a great attitude. Um, let's sort of start with an outline, and then we can set you up for success to write that 10-page essay beyond just the hour that we have this week, because that's really all you guys have with that student. um so trying to take that really ambitious goal and bringing it into a realistic frame so that the student doesn't get frustrated and they feel like they got out of the session what was intended to get out of the session, and so that you aren't trying to meet a goal that isn't realistic for you and the student.